Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. My name is Peter Loshak. Today is Tuesday, November 14th. It's week 11 in the NFL, and we are talking with Big Al McMordie from BigAl.com. We just got finished breaking down the Philly-Dallas game. Al McMordie had some very interesting opinions on that game. I highly recommend you catch that video if you didn't already catch it. And now we're going to break down another interesting game, KC and the Giants. And, of course, this is very interesting because KC, playing well in general on the year, but they kind of slumped towards their bye. They are coming off a bye now. The Giants, though, a talented team, a team with some talent, but looking very, very dysfunctional in general. And KC, of course, is a big road favorite here, a line that has gotten bet down. It opened at 12.5 or 13. It's now down to 10 or 10.5 market wide. And the totals bounced around a little bit as well. I was thinking that the over might be worth a play, and earlier this morning, it was up to 44.5 or 45 at most places. Now it's taken a hit down. It's down to a 43.5 or 44. And this morning, I did give the over 44 as one of my official plays this week, just assuming that the Giants will be able to do something productive offensively, and that KC's weapons offensively will be in good form here as well. And it's a pretty modest total. So I took a shot with the over, but the market appears to disagree with that as of right now. A clear market move towards the Giants. They are still a double-digit home dog. An interesting handicapping situation here. My guess, Al McMordie, is that you're definitely taking the Giants. No way you're taking KC minus a point.
You're probably correct. I think, Peter, it goes without saying that if an NFL team is a double-digit home underdog, then they are either really bad or their opponent is really good, or possibly both. And I think that the latter is probably the situation here. Most gamblers, as you know, they steer clear of taking double-digit home underdogs in the NFL, but they've actually been money in the bank over the years. Going back to 1980, on the blind, double-digit home underdogs have gone 99 and 76 against the spread. That's 57%, so you can't complain about that. And it's absolutely true that the Giants have been playing awful of late. They have been very non-competitive. They've failed to cover the point spread in their last three games by 13, 28.5, and 13 points. But one of the things I like to do is when you get an NFL team off three bad losses like that, where they failed to cover the point spread by at least 8 or more points in each of their three previous games, they do really well if they're getting 4 or more points in the next game, and their opponent is not off a straight up and against a spread win, which Kansas City, of course, isn't. Those teams, those underdogs off those three bad games, are now 21-1 against the spread. A similar situation was last week. Fell into the general theory. You had the Cincinnati Bengals that had failed to cover the point spread in each of their three previous games by double digits. And of course, they snuck in under the number in their ball game as a 4.5 point underdog. They lost by just 4. So I do think the New York Giants here are going to sneak in under the number, and I'm going to take the points with New York.
All right. Yeah, they're not a terrible team in terms of talent, at least on paper, but there's just something very dysfunctional about that team, and they are still a double-digit underdog. The best line right now is at Pinnacle, still plus 10.5, minus 119. Al McMordie recommending a play on the Giants, getting 10.5 points at minus 119 at Pinnacle. Al McMordie, college basketball has just started. We're in full swing, NBA, NHL, college football. Tell us about your website, BigAl.com.
Sure, Peter. I've been on absolutely fire of late, 84 and 58, my last 142 releases. I'm actually on this Tuesday, as we record this, I'm going to release my first college basketball play of the season. We've been red hot in basketball of late in the NBA. And folks can go to BigAl.com and click on picks for sale to get all of my top selections. And we have 16 handicappers at the website, so you can get the best plays, not just from myself, but from other handicappers as well. Guys like Docs Sports and Wayne Root and Larry Ness and Scott Spreitzer. And then you can also get complimentary selections every day at my website. We have 4 free winners every single day, 2 from myself, 1 from Larry Ness, and 1 from Scott Spreitzer.
All right. Sounds great, Al. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Peter. Talk to you later.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.